The 2026 Hyundai Palisade arrives as part of a broader update cycle that reflects both market demand and regulatory pressure across global SUV segments. Hyundai first introduced the Palisade in 2018, and since then it has steadily gained traction, especially in North America and parts of Asia. The second generation, expected around the 2026 model year, has been under development for several years, with delays largely linked to supply chain disruptions and the brand's shift toward electrification. Hyundai has also been aligning its large SUV strategy with evolving emissions norms, which has influenced both powertrain planning and production timelines. As a result, the 2026 Palisade is not just a routine update but a more comprehensive redesign aimed at long-term relevance. Pricing expectations for the 2026 Palisade are likely to reflect its positioning as a premium three-row SUV within Hyundai's lineup. In the United States, the starting price is expected to fall in the range of $40,000 to $50,000, depending on trim levels and drivetrain options. In markets like South Korea and the Middle East, pricing may vary due to taxation and feature packaging differences. For countries like India, if introduced, it would likely be positioned as a fully imported model, placing it in a higher price bracket with limited volume expectations. Overall, the Palisade continues to offer a balance between affordability and premium features, targeting buyers who want space and comfort without entering luxury brand territory. Hyundai as a brand has spent the past decade improving its global reputation, especially in terms of reliability and perceived quality. The Palisade plays an important role in this transformation, acting as a flagship SUV that demonstrates how far the company has come. Earlier Hyundai models were often seen as value-focused, but recent vehicles have shown significant improvements in design, materials, and engineering consistency. The 2026 Palisade is expected to continue this trend, reinforcing Hyundai's position as a serious competitor in the large SUV segment. It also reflects the company's broader strategy of offering near-luxury experiences at relatively accessible price points. From a construction perspective, the new Palisade is expected to use an updated version of Hyundai's global N3 platform. This platform is shared with several other large vehicles within the Hyundai and Kia group, including the Kia Telluride. The use of a unibody structure allows for better ride comfort and handling compared to traditional body-on-frame SUVs. It also contributes to improved safety performance, as the structure can better absorb and distribute crash energy. For everyday driving, this translates into a smoother ride, reduced cabin noise, and more predictable road behavior. In terms of exterior design, Hyundai has been moving toward a more geometric and upright styling language, and the 2026 Palisade is expected to follow this direction. Early indications suggest a more squared-off front fascia, with a larger grille and vertically oriented lighting elements. This design approach is intended to give the vehicle a stronger road presence while maintaining a clean and modern appearance. The side profile is likely to remain relatively simple, with subtle character lines and a focus on proportion rather than excessive detailing. At the rear, a more structured layout with vertical tail lamps may echo the design themes seen in other recent Hyundai models. The overall size of the Palisade is expected to increase slightly, particularly in terms of wheelbase and overall length. This change is aimed at improving interior space, especially for third-row passengers, which has become an important factor in this segment. Compared to competitors like the Toyota Highlander and Ford Explorer, the Palisade has traditionally offered more usable cabin space, and this advantage is likely to continue. The wider stance and longer wheelbase also contribute to better stability at highway speeds. These dimensional adjustments are subtle but meaningful for families who prioritize comfort and practicality. Under the hood, the 2026 Palisade is expected to retain a V6 engine option in certain markets, although updates are likely to improve efficiency and emissions performance. This engine will probably be paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, continuing Hyundai's focus on smooth and predictable power delivery. However, a significant addition is expected in the form of a hybrid powertrain, which aligns with tightening global fuel economy standards. The hybrid system may combine a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with an electric motor, offering a balance between performance and efficiency. All-wheel drive is expected to remain available, providing better traction in varying road conditions. In some regions, Hyundai may also introduce more electrified variants over time, depending on infrastructure and regulatory support. While a fully electric Palisade is not confirmed, the brand's broader electrification strategy suggests that future updates could move in that direction. For now, the hybrid option represents a practical step toward reducing fuel consumption without compromising usability. This approach allows Hyundai to meet regulatory requirements while still catering to traditional SUV buyers. It also provides flexibility across markets with different levels of charging infrastructure. Inside the cabin, the 2026 Palisade is expected to build on its reputation for offering a spacious and well-equipped interior. Improvements in material quality, digital interfaces, and seating comfort are likely, reflecting broader industry trends. Hyundai has been integrating larger infotainment displays and more advanced driver assistance systems, and these features will likely be expanded further. The focus remains on creating a practical and comfortable environment for long-distance travel. Noise insulation and ride quality enhancements are also expected to play a key role in the overall driving experience. In the context of Hyundai's global lineup, the Palisade sits at the top of the brand's traditional SUV range. It complements smaller models like the Tucson and Santa Fe while offering a more spacious and premium alternative. The 2026 version is designed for families, long-distance travelers, and buyers who prioritize interior space and comfort over off-road capability. It is not intended to compete with luxury SUVs directly, but it does offer features that approach that level in certain areas. Ultimately, the Palisade continues to represent Hyundai's effort to balance practicality, technology, and value in a highly competitive segment.